Welcome to Reality Check Podcast, where we talk about the reality of things and we talk about what's going on in real life, you know. I have my guests over here. I would like my guests to introduce themselves.
Detra Bolden and
Sammae Bolden.
Hello, how you guys doing? I want you to tell, the viewers that's not familiar with you guys, tell them about you guys.
Well, I'm a momager, and this is, of course, Sammae Bolden. And since she was younger, I used to have her on Facebook doing reenactments and just being herself, being silly. She sings, dance. She's a little comedian. So she went viral like 4 times, and then everybody was like, no, you need to keep it up. And she got something here, so I started putting her like modeling, dance, different stuff, then to see what she really pop up at. So that's Sammae Bolden, and yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So Sammae, what do you like to do? What's your favorite thing? And all the thing that mommy just named, what is your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do is probably step.
Step? You like to step?
Yeah.
That's your favorite thing to do?
She just started that, so.
So why is that your favorite thing to do?
It's my favorite because I get to do it fast and stuff
You get to do it fast?
Yeah.
So you're learning pretty fast? Because mom just said it's like you just learn how to do it. So you learn it pretty fast? Okay, so what other projects are you guys into?
Oh, so recently we just screened a Christian movie called Greater Works.
Oh, okay.
Well, we worked on all last summer. It was strenuous, but it finally came out, and we had the screening a couple months ago. We're going to try to work on the next screening on October the 22nd. But that was with Rafika Ministries International.
Okay.
And months before that, we had just did the Wakanda fashion show, which they made into a magazine.
Okay.
So she was in that magazine with 518 Slay.
Oh,
so
nice.
she was in the magazine as well. And then before that, she got sponsored by TJ Haynes, which they were here in Albany yesterday from Springfield, Massachusetts. And he's a part of the GMWA, the Gospel Music Workshop of America. And he knew Sammae from her doing reenactments from Facebook.
Videos and stuff.
And he knew her Aunt Joy and told her to contact us that she needed to be in GMWA, to be in the cotillion and all that. And that's how we got in the mix of that. And they sponsored her from her doing the reenactments. So.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah.
You said she went viral. So,
Yes.
For the people
Yeah.
so for the people that didn't see the video, how could they see the video? What?
I actually had to cut out her original page because she
Okay.
was so young and she was doing stuff she ain't supposed to do. So I had to shut that down so I could monitor her a little better. But her first viral, well, I would say it was her first viral. She did actually my cousin Larissa Lawson had during the pandemic, she had a contest on her Lawson page. We had a family page, and she said, I'm going to do a contest on, was it movies or something? I don't know if it was a certain movie, I don't really remember, but we picked 5 heartbeats. So she did the reenactment. I had to teach her that the whole week because it was a deadline. I said, May, watch. She never seen the movie before.
Right.
So I'm like, May, just watch this all day. I want you to just watch this one scene. Just get in your head. So she got it down packed. I did so many takes. I'm like, I think we got a take.
You probably got it.
So we got it, and I posted it, and I'm trying to think of the lady name. My cousin friend Miranda Sanders, she's also with Ricky Dillard Choir, and she also has her own choir called Kadesh.
Okay.
She tagged the gospel singer. Oh my God, what is her name? It'll come to me. She tagged her in it. The famous gospel singer. She's a new famous gospel singer. She saw it and shared it, and that's when it went viral. And then people was calling me in the morning like, "Yo, Sammae on Instagram. Sammae went viral." I said, "Huh?"
Nice.
From 5 Heartbeats challenge from
Wow.
Larissa. And she also got a prize from Larissa because she won.
Oh, okay.
So she won.
Oh, nice. So what did you win? So what?
She probably don't remember.
I don't really remember.
You don't remember what it was?
It was
so
a gift card.
I seen the 5 Heartbeats movie, and I know it's an old movie. So my question to you is this: how many times did you have to watch that movie to get it down packed?
I had to probably watch 3 or 5 times.
3 to 5 times.
Yeah.
And what is your favorite part of the movie?
My favorite part of the movie is when when Duck knocked over the boy who was playing the piano.
Oh, he knocked over.
Oh, wow. That's the part you actually did in
That's the part you did.
Wow.
Yeah, so my next question to you guys is this. So how do people find you guys? Outside of, I know Facebook, some people don't do Facebook. Can we find you on Instagram? Can we find you on YouTube? Can we find you on TikTok? What's your, your TikTok or your Instagram? Do you have any of that?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, she got that with her dad, but
She got that with her dad?
No. We actually didn't start anything with her yet because she's trying to figure out where she want to. But if you want to find her from my post, I'm under Detra on Facebook. So that's when you see the sporadics of Sammae's. You'll catch her once in Blue Moon because she's been so busy doing different projects. But I usually post yeah, she at it again. But I think the latest one she did, was it Costume Day? It's something at her school last year, and they had to dress up as elderly person. So I was like, man, you gotta just do this right quick. We're gonna go live. Just do whatever. Just go freestyle. So when we came outside, this guy came up to my mother. She was like, excuse me, Miss. I don't know if he said Miss Boston, but he said, you need help down the stairs? That's how much she tricked him. And she just like this. And I said, sir, sorry, it's a little girl. He didn't hear me. I said, it's a little girl. She's playing. He's like, no, I help her. And she just said, and I said, it's a little girl. She's in costume. He said, oh, it's like a different couple guys stopped my
wow.
So when she got to the bottom, she ran up the hill, and they was like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
So they was like, oh my gosh, she really got us. I was like, yeah, she just acted, y'all. She a hot man. But yeah, that's just the man.
That's dope. So what do you guys future goals? You guys worked on a lot of stuff. I see a lot of stuff myself on Facebook with you and your mom, and I'll be laughing myself. So what else are you guys? Tell the people what else are you guys working on in the future?
Yeah.
Well, my husband, he is trying to get back in the mix of maybe trying to start his podcast. Something in that area because he used to be on the radio back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wasn't born. Well, people know him as El Samuel from 88.3 and Sam the Man. I forgot.
I remember
Jazz Station C. Yeah, you remember it?
I remember it. I probably was.
Yeah, you were little. Yeah, I think he was on 3 different stations, but he's trying to get back in the mix of that, and he was trying to grab her in the mix and try to figure out where her zone is. But I write songs also, so I was trying to get her to try to fit in and do some videos. We did a video. I got to shout out Wayne over here because we did was it during the pandemic? I'm not sure. Was it during the pandemic that we did that? I had I'm the type of person I have diary of ideas and stuff, and I'm the black sheep of my family, so stuff I say my sisters be like, she got I'm like, nah, not no more. I'm not being quiet no more. I said, y'all
speaking up now,
especially since I had her. I'm like, you gonna act through my stuff. I'm thinking in my brain. But I was like, Dwayne, I need help. I'm like, Val, I need help. Different ones. I'm like, my husband, I need help. Listen, I've just got this walk. It won't get out of my head. And I originally had it. I wanted originally had like all my girl cousins that do hair, that my guy cousins that do hair. I had like it was almost like an advertisement, like a video I had in the beginning of it, and then it went into like the thing was like walk, and then I had her like doing some of the acting part, but we tried to mesh it into as close as I kind of could get it, and he directed that, so we posted that a couple years ago. Yeah, yes, we did.
3 years.
Was it 3 years ago?
Yeah.
We did that. So, but he had to get her out of her shell. She still didn't come out. Like she shuts down a little with people. It's, when she home, that's when Sammae turns on.
That's her comfort zone.
Yeah, comfort zone. So it's hard to get her like if you get her on the stage, it has to be. She has to be already like the music got to be there. Like you can't put her on the spot. Like she got to snap.
You're right.
Because when her first fashion show, I forgot the name. There was New York something with the kids, and they was at the Empire State Plaza, and it was like a lot of kids, and then her turn wasn't. She had a turn in the beginning, and then they had a turn like she's like the 20-something kid. She was getting frustrated in the back. So when they finally took her out, it wasn't even her time to really come. They were just pushing the kid up, pushing out. So I guess I ran to the back and missed it, and I heard screaming when I ran. I said, I know it's her. She must have went on the stage and just started boom, 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 boom. And everybody screaming, and they stopped her. What's your name? I said, here we go. When I heard Sammae, I said, I knew it. And she just snapped. Something just snaps in her. So she must have just did a little freestyle and just kept walking. So that's how she always been. She just had to snap in her zone. She get
into her zone. Okay.
Yeah.
That definitely makes sense. So when did you realize like she was good at it? Like good at everything she does? Because she seems very versatile.
I know.
She's very versatile in a lot of things. So when did you realize as a mom?
I don't know.
I know. It's when my aunt Naya was recording.
I was gonna say that.
My aunt Naya was recording me and my mom doing I forgot it was Mary, and
that was another one. I forgot about that one.
I forgot what was his name.
It was a Mary.
Yeah, Mary.
I just reposted that one. But it was that Onaya is like the main person that me and Onaya was like recording her as a baby.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. And I was like, nah, she doing like a lot of stuff. Like, let's see if she do it again. And she was young, and that's what this is like.
I was 1 year old.
When you did, like, I wanted her to originally be an opera. I used to love I love opera. And back in the day, I loved Mary Anderson. She was a black opera singer. So I was like, I want to teach her how to do opera. Do something different. So I was playing around with it, and this child, if you hear her hit them notes, I'm like, uh-oh. So we was at, like when the movies come on, it's like, she did that when she was young. I said, that's the first beginning thing when we do your movie. You're going to start off with that, set it off with that. And I'm like, we kept recording. I was like, nah, she got some. I think she got some, yeah. So from then on, we started recording. Oh, she went a little viral there. She went viral here. I'm like, okay. But she usually goes viral real quick on the church sites. It's the Church 20 site. Those they pick her up real quick, but I haven't posted on forever because she's been so busy. But as soon as I lay her stuff down, it's like her stuff like they just be crying at her. I'm like, okay, you got a little audience over here. So.
Yeah, honestly, I see it too. Like, did you ever like think about like getting into like acting? Would you ever like want to act?
What's your answer on that one? What you gonna say?
You want to act? In like movies or little skits or little funny skits? Like, what would you want to do?
Probably skits because last time I was in the movie, it took at least like a month. No, 2 months to do it.
It took a while?
2 months.
Why would you think it took so long?
I think it took so long because it was busy doing everybody else. And stuff like that. So I think it was long.
Yeah, I think movies are pretty long because you gotta keep doing takes over and over and over again until you actually get it right. But where skits, it's like, okay, we only doing about 20 seconds of this, or even a minute of this, and that's how it's a lot easier. Because you don't have to remember a whole hour, 2 hours or something.
Yeah.
But Yeah, my next question is this: like, what is your your daily life, like an everyday thing for you guys?
Well, she's very busy. You gotta keep up with her.
Yeah.
She gets bored very quickly.
Oh, okay.
So she's one of those kids. She quiet. You better watch what she's doing. I mean, she into something.
Okay.
But she's also into makeup. So I'm trying to get her to get under Larissa or Maxine. I've been telling her, I said, "Yeah, better come get her."
Yeah.
I remember a couple years ago, she tore up.
She
tore up her room. I had just made her room up. You remember this?
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I did
dolls
it."
everywhere, and I cut all my dolls.
Cut all the doll hair off. She had makeup everywhere. So she would try to put makeup on her doll. She didn't like the hairdo, so she cut them into style. And I said, Larissa, Maxine, Dina, all of y'all, Quisha, whoever can do hair, y'all better come get her for her. Y'all gotta train her.
Yeah, honestly, yes, and especially like you're pretty young, so you have a lot of family members that do hair.
Yeah.
A lot of family members that do, the makeup and stuff. So you should definitely probably like get with them because they do it like on a regular basis.
Yeah.
That's how they make their money.
Yeah.
But yeah,
nice. Yeah.
So what do you guys like what is you guys like end goal? Like what do you want people to remember you guys as?
Whoa. Just a creative family. I'm sitting here thinking of our cousin friend Tamika. She works for BT, and I was like, I asked her a lot of questions, and she was like, "Send her stuff in. You playing around with her? Send her stuff in."
Right.
And I'm like, "All right, I'll try to pick and see her personality. Like, okay, I'll send her in with this, and I'll send her in with this, that, whatever." But it's like, I just a creative family, especially with me writing songs. I be trying to like, man, sing this. Once I sing, like if I make a song and I hear her singing it after I teach her, like she around the house, like I hear different ones, like I'm like, let me stop playing with this and do something with
Do
this.
something with it, right? Because you never know, right?
Yeah, because I'm creative. Her dad's creative. Like I used to make, well, I still do jewelry. I just stopped with her when I had her. Her dad did jewelry. He sold, like we are just a creative, and he's a DJ. I do music. He do music. It's like it's creative. Boom, boom, boom. Right. So that's like all in her. Blah, 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 blah. It's all in her. So that's like she's like not to call you a monster, but she's the creation of all our craziness. Like he's creatively crazy, like I am. Like I'll say stuff to him, and he look at me and he'll. I'm like, I'm all right. You can do that, but I'm gonna still try it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna still try to do it.
So what would you like people to know today? Like what would you like people to know about you guys today?
Today,
Yes, like today.
Today, I know the world is all over the place, and I try to, put God in her for one. And I know we try to tap and do different stuff. I'm trying not to be I don't like to be in a box.
Okay.
We are Christians, but I don't put me in a box.
Right.
I'd rather have my light shine if I'm in R&B, if I'm doing this, if I'm doing that. Don't tell nobody, oh, she a Christian. Once you say, oh, that's a Christian girl, put in the gospel category. Don't do that. I want to work with everybody. So I want everybody to know I'm a Christian by how I treat you. I don't say too much to nobody. Like, oh, she nice. She a nice girl. They nice. I want people to say more of that. I don't want to be like, oh, she a Christian. Let me indirectly. Yeah, you was too.
No, that definitely makes sense because I like that you brought that up because that brings me to my next question. They say like Christians, they're really like judgmental. If you're not doing one thing and that thing only, like they look at you and they got like a really like bad reputation of being very judgmental. So that's good that you say that because it's just like you're very versatile and you're allowing your daughter to see like other things and let her pick what she want to do and let her decide because she's very versatile and she can do this, she can go act, she can do makeup, she can do a whole bunch of other things. But my question to you is this because I know this mom said this a lot during this interview. She said you get really annoyed. You get annoyed. You get you get like standoffish. Like you really don't really want to do something. So my question to you is this: like what what makes you get that way? Like, what triggers you? What makes you say, all right, that's it? You know? So that's my question to you.
Probably when me and my cousins are outside and then mosquitoes and
Oh,
stuff
mosquitoes, so that
keep
irritates
happening,
you.
and then I get bumps on my legs and stuff because of it. It itches so much.
It itches so much. So that irritates you. I think mosquitoes, yeah, that irritates me too. That irritates me too, cuz. Trust me.
That's funny.
Yeah, so, all right, so, my next question to you is this. The world we live in today, like, there's a lot of stuff going on. And I wanted to do this podcast because I wanted to talk about the reality of things. And I noticed like these like celebrities, they don't really tell us about the real what's going on, like on, you know, like a everyday life thing. They always, I feel like they always try to keep us distracted to what's really going on. So my question to you is this, like, what do you think about what's going on today?
Whoa. I don't want to sound a little scary-ish. I'm trying to sugarcoat it.
Don't need.
You know what?
Hold on.
Reality check?
Hold on.
Should I?
I don't know where the camera is. Hold on. This is
real. You want the real?
Listen, this is Reality Check Podcast,
Okay.
but we talk about the reality of things.
Okay.
We're not here to sugarcoat anything.
Okay.
We're not here to save people's feelings.
Okay.
We're not here for any of that. We're talking about the reality of things.
Okay.
So family, go ahead.
Okay. I feel that Jesus is coming real soon.
Mm-hmm.
The signs of the time, all the stuff we were taught in church, like we thought it was corny in the beginning. Our uncles being preachers, Uncle Ray, Uncle Lot, Uncle Louis, Uncle Jerry. That stuff is real. Bishop Brown, all of them. This stuff is real. It's showing. They warned us years ago about this, so I'm glad that they did do that. Like, I don't take none of that for granted now. Like, we thought it was corny, but thank y'all for that, because even like the lifestyles of everybody, like, we got to be careful with that. Like, I'm trying to let her be herself, but letting her also know, like, God, this is the standards of the Bible. We can go by the Bible. This is how God wanted. Just let her know, like, you can express yourself as long as it ain't God's order. If it's not in God's order, go check yourself. Because that's one thing I don't play with. I don't play with God. We gonna do it God's way, or we ain't doing it at all. And she gives me a hard time with certain stuff. Oh, Ma, you don't let me do that. like it's funny because when we be doing competition, she'll come and sneak and say, Ma, can I do a little twerk? And I'm like, man. She's like, but it's the competition. And I'll be like, sometimes I'm like, your dad gonna kill me. Yeah, you do a little bit. And then she'll wind up winning. But I'm grateful that she even came to me and be like, Ma, can I, do a little bit? Because at home, she can get loose at home. I'm like, nah, man, I don't want you to do that, you little girl. I want you to, I want, men looking at you, try to give it like, I'm very real with her. I'm like, I'd rather tell her the truth at home before somebody else tells her the truth.
Right.
No, we're not doing that.
Right. You'd rather it come from your mom, someone you see every day, someone that loves you, someone that take care of you, and you'd rather hear it from her than hear it from a total stranger.
Yes.
You'll feel it better.
Yeah.
Trust me. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for today. Hopefully you guys, enjoyed the interview.
Yes, thank you so much. You did excellent too.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the interview. This is Reality Check. You guys, if you guys want to come interview with me, just hit me out. But before we go, I want you guys to, because my little cousin went viral. So make sure you guys follow my cousin Detra page. That's where
on
all
Facebook.
All my little cousin videos where she's doing all type of things. She's versatile. She can act. She can dance. She do the 5 heartbeats thing. That was one of my favorites. That was one of my favorites. So make sure you guys follow Detra page.
Oh, funny.
And